Hey guys, welcome back to the Magical Mademoiselle. If you're new here, my name is Tara and I love all things Disney. I'm so happy to have you here today because I have something very fun to share with you. I just turned 30, which to me is wild, and I thought, what better way to celebrate on this channel than to share 30 of my favorite sets of ears to celebrate those 30 years. I did a final count of my total number of ears this morning, and the total was 55. Whew. So it was a little difficult to pick my favorite 30. I didn't even know I had that many. It kind of adds up quickly. This one will not count into the 30, but I wanted to wear it at some point in the video because it is a birthday set of ears from Shop Disney and features a little cupcake, and I thought that would just be perfectly festive. So I do have them separated into different categories. I have holidays, I have fashion ears, I have classic mini ears, I have the monotone color scheme ears, foodie ears, floral ears, a designer set of ears, and ears belonging to a film. So let's just get into it, and I hope you enjoy. Okay, I decided to start with the monotone themed color ears. So let me just take these off. Okay, first up, these were featured in a recent video. These are the coral pink ears. I really like them. I think they began at Aulani, the resort in Hawaii, and they had some flowers instead of the bow. But then they made a standard version for Shop Disney in the Disney parks, and I think these are so perfect for summer. I just love how they kind of have a little bit of an iridescence to the sequins in the ears, so these are definitely one of my favorites. I do have little ear stands in my room where I feature 3 ears at a time, and these are definitely on that board for my summertime season. Next up is the very first pair of ears I've ever featured on this channel in my first video. These were called Cornflower Blue, and they have like a velvety finish with some iridescent sequins in the middle. I think these will be just perfect for Walt Disney World's 50th celebration. Their whole theme is iridescent, where it's a pun with E-A-R at the beginning. And the color schemes, from what I have seen, has been very blue, pink, and gold. So I think that these fit in perfectly with that. I'm curious to see if they have any 50th anniversary commemorative ears that released just for that event. So we'll have to stay tuned later this year to see what comes out. But I do think these would be perfect for that. All right, next up is a pair of ears that kind of started the whole ear frenzy. Like, we always had those classic ears, some silver ears, hot pink ears, but when the rose gold ears came out, people went nuts. There was rose gold spirit jerseys, Loungeflies, like everyone just wanted to be all rose gold all the time. These definitely fit differently than the more recent ears. They're a little bit harder. The bow is not very fluffy, but these are such an important piece as my journey as a Disney collector, so I will hold on to these forever. I do love the colors still. I believe they've had a few different variations of this ear. They had the Briar Rose gold ear, which is very similar, but it's more of like a sparkly versus a sequiny ear. And then the bow itself, I think, had sequins on it. And then I think there's been at least one more version of the rose gold ears, but these were the original. And I'm just so happy to have these in my collection. Next up is the Make-A-Wish blue ear. Here they are just made with like lots of little glittery sparkles, and they're pretty firm. And then they have a bow that is very similar to the rose gold bow, where it's just a bit of flat shimmery fabric, but these fit much more comfortably. The shape is a little bit more perky, I would say, but these came out to celebrate Make-A-Wish, and proceeds went directly to that organization. They had spirit jerseys and Loungeflies to go with this lunch, but I thought these were so cool and perfect for the New Year season. I think I got them like middle of December. And I just really like them. I think these would be great for the Disney parks as well at any time, just because they're such a classic primary blue. Next up, I do not remember the name of these. They came out last fall. I think they might be Bordeaux ears. They came out around Food and Wine Festival, but I really like them because they remind me of Belle and her Belle's Enchanted Christmas, or whatever the name of that Beauty and the Beast film is for Christmas time. And she has like a Christmas dress that's all velvety, and this is what that makes me think of. But I also just love this color. I think it is great for fall and the winter season. And I love the sequins. They're not really iridescent, but they're just like really big and reflective, and I think they're quite pretty. So happy to have these, and they're very comfortable. So yeah, I just really like these. And then last but not least for this whole monotone scheme are these pleather Mickey ears. I like these because they can go with a lot of different outfits. They can match anything, and it's just a little bit more of a toned down Disney ear look. I think they look great with this shirt, but you know, I just think it's really nice to have something simple for a park day option when you're not really wanting to be full on mini glitz. So these are really cool. I just love their simplicity. Okay, next up is my more classic theming of ears. First off are these hand ears. I really like them because they have Mickey's gloves, and they're just really cute, and they just feel really fun and happy. I think they're so adorable because it's such a twist on like the typical Disney ear because it's hands. I have some other ears that you'll see where they're not technically ears either, but I think these are so fun to wear. I've never had the opportunity to wear them in the parks, but I do hope to do so later this year. Next up is a pair of mini white and black polka dot ears. My friend Jameson got these for me for Christmas, and these are some of my most favorite ears. They just feel like classic Hollywood, and I love how puffy the bow is and how thick these ears are. They're very velvety and filled with stuffing. They're a little bit of a different shape. They're definitely a lot fuller and thicker and wider. But I do love this classic white and black polka dot. I think this would be great for Hollywood Studios. Next up is another Minnie classic. This references Minnie when she wears her blue and white polka dot skirt and has a little flower in her hair, and she has like a red hat. So these are really cute. I got these maybe, I want to say like 2015, 2016. I might have gotten them at California Adventure in Disneyland. I really like these. I hardly ever wear them, but they're just so classic. I love that they have the primary colors with the yellow and the daisy. Just so sweet and like retro Disney. Next up is a pair of ears I got at Disneyland's 60th anniversary celebration. To be honest, they're not the best looking set of ears, but they meant so much at the time. This is just some kind of flat foam and then just some like stick-on jewel pieces. These ears have come a long way. Let's just say this. I think these came out before the rose gold ears. So Disney was doing their best to cater to people to have festive ears, but hadn't yet reached that point in time where we are now, where they're just constantly producing so many incredible, diverse sets of ears. But these were created for the Disneyland Resort for their 60th Diamond celebration. I was able to go there. That was my very first trip to Disneyland with my family. My mom was celebrating her 60th at the time, so it was a really fun visit, and I was so happy to have these. As you can see, the sequins kind of have some rainbow elements to them as they hit the light. And these are a fairly light pair of ears. The bow is just not the cutest ever in my opinion, but they mean so much because that was such a fun trip, and it's a good souvenir to remember that by. And last but not least is the very classic mini red bow ears. If you wanted to get even more classic, it would be the ones that don't have the sequins. It would just be kind of like a velvet and a white polka dot bow, but I do like the shimmeriness of the sequins. I believe I got these on a trip in 2019 because I didn't have a set of just standard red bow mini ears because I was always so interested in the unique ones that now these are kind of like rare because they just have so many crazy ones coming out. You hardly ever see anyone just wearing something so classic. And I think these go great with a shirt as well. Okay, now let's move on to the fashion / designer collection of ears. This one is from Alani, but they did put these on Shop Disney during the pandemic last year, and I was so happy to get some. They're just so simple, light, and pretty. There are little hidden Mickeys and the beads of the flowers here, and I just think these are great for summertime. They go along with my coral ears on my headband board during the summer season. Love these, just a little something different than having a bow, and I think the flowers are just like a nice simple touch. Next up are a set of ears I haven't showed on this channel yet, but they are very new. I think these came out around the time of the Rainbow Collection. This is a navy velvety headband with a really fun kind of like a, what do you call this, a pleated bow. I just love the ribbing to it and the different color blocks and the little jewels that accent the same colors, and I like how evenly spaced everything is. It just feels so organized. But I think this is a really fun pair of ears. They can be really festive. You could wear this with a colorful outfit or use this to have a pop of color to something that's very neutral. Just a really fun set of ears for the park, and they're so different than any ears I have seen as far as the bow goes. Next up is, I don't know what these are called, like cotton candy ears. They're really pretty pastel. They kind of just blend colors, merging into one another. It's very much a rainbow pair of ears, but it does make me think of cotton candy. It just has all the colors, so very rainbow cotton candy. But I like these. I think they're just nice, really good for like the spring and summer season. Next up is the tweed and pearl ears. I really like these. They came out earlier this year. I like the pleated look of the ear, the tweed bow, and the little pearl Mickey accents for my birthday. My mom got me some little pearl and cubic zirconia Mickey earrings from Shop Disney. I believe it was by the Crislu, Crislu. And they just go perfectly with these ears. I like them so much, so dainty. So I think this would be a really fun look for like the fall. And I think I've said this before, this reminds me of like Blair Waldorf Goes to Disney, and I really like her. All right, and last up is my only Harvey's set of ears. This was from the Harvey's collection, Lots of Dots, celebrating Minnie Mouse and her polka dots on National Polka Dot Day. I did have another set of Harvey's ears for the Mickey and Minnie Americana collection from a few years ago, but I did end up selling those on my Poshmark only because I had never worn them and I just felt bad having them sit in my closet knowing that another collector out there might really want them. But I will definitely be wearing these to the parks this fall. I love the colors, very classic Disney, and just celebrating our girl Minnie to the fullest. Okay, next up are some ears that celebrate films specifically. The first one is Inside Out ears from Aloha Ears Design. It features Bing Bong on like a rainbow road, little flowers, and I love this this magenta sequin bow. I think this is so great for summertime, and it just makes me so happy. That's like one of those movies where I can't watch it because it makes me emotional, but it's just such a sweet reminder of imagination and playtime. Next up is a pair of magic carpet ears to celebrate Aladdin. I like these ears so much. One of my tassels has kind of fallen apart, so I'm like barely holding it together by some thread. The other ones have some thicker thread here, but I really like these. I love Aladdin so much. It was one of my favorite movies growing up. I think I was like Princess Jasmine for Halloween 3 years in a row. But I love these. They're just such fun colors. I love the mint aspect and the little jewel. It's just so fun. And then lastly are my Little Mermaid ears. I love the seashells and then the really big sequins that are so iridescent. And on the side it says mermaid hair, don't care. So fun for summer. These also go on my pin board right now. So I could only pick one pair of floral ears to fit into the 30 number category. But these are my They are my second pair of ears that I had ordered from Floofy Arts. It's a small shop that focuses on floral ears using vines for the ears themselves. And these are ears to celebrate the land or world of Pandora at Disney's Animal Kingdom. If you go there at night, there is bioluminescence everywhere, so just the plants and attraction structures glow, and it's so beautiful. And these ears glow at night as well, and I just think they are so fun to wear. I had the best time wearing these in Pandora. All right, moving on to holiday ears. First off are some ears to celebrate the Haunted Mansion. These are from Aloha Ears Design, the 3D print company. Here it features Ezra, Gus, this is the Hatbox Ghost. Ezra, Gus, and Phineas, the hitchhiking ghost, and I love this dark green velvet bow. These do glow in the dark at night, so they are so perfect for Halloween season. Next up are some ears from Shop Disney. These are the candy corn ears. They are so glittery. They did have like a spirit jersey and Loungefly to match them. But I just thought these were so fun and perfect for Halloween. I love the orange velvet on the inside and just how glittery they are on the bow. Next are some more Aloha ears. These are my little snow globe snowman Mickey and Minnie in like a winter green theme. So there's actually snow in there, and I think that's so fun. Here's Minnie, here's Mickey, and it came on a white headband with a white holographic bow, and it's just so perfect for a winter wonderland time. You can wear these in January and February past Christmas if it's just snowing a lot. I just think they're so fun, so precious. They make me think of little marshmallows. I like these a whole lot. Here are some gingerbread Minnie and Mickey ears. These are so tiny. Let me just put them on. I mean, I guess like the circumference would be the same size as a normal ear, but if you look at just the base of the head, they're so small, but they are so cute with a little candy wrapper bow and a peppermint candy, Minnie with her little bow and Mickey with his little Santa hat. They did have some different gingerbread ears released the year prior, and those I think sold out really fast. But I was happy to get these for this past Christmas season. Just so cute and sweet. And my last Christmas / holiday ear are these plaid bow ears. I just think these are so nice. They're not like over the top in your face Christmas, but they are great for that holiday season. And I just really like them. Okay, last but not least is my foodie section. All of these ears that you're about to see are exclusively by Shiny Sky Rainbow's small shop. First are her ever classic lollipop ears. I think these are my very first ears from her shop. She did make these in both primary colors with a red bow, or you could get these more fun pink and purple cerulean blue colors with a blue bow. And these are just so cute and perfect for just like anyone with a little sweet tooth. Love these for Main Street USA. These are just gonna always be one of my favorite sets of ears, just because I feel like they're so iconic. Next up are some little bao dim sum ears, whatever you want to call them. I think these are great for like Lunar New Year or to wear to Epcot. I love this bow here. Just so cute. I think these came out around the time the the Pixar short Bao, not sure if I'm saying that right, came out. Just so sweet and celebrates Chinese culture. Next up are some Little Mermaid macaron ears. I love macarons, and Mickey macarons are even more fun. These have colors to really kind of give a nod to Flounder, and then Ariel with her little flower in her hair, and then there's a little starfish, and I love this sparkly bow. These are so fun. I wore these to Disney my last like big trip, which was May 2019, and these are just so comfortable and love celebrating under the sea vibes. Okay, next up are some pie ears. May at Shiny Sky Rainbows often releases various pies where you could get different colors. You could even get 2 different colors of pie on the same set of ears with a different bow. And I tried to kind of pick like a Rapunzel theme with the purple and gold. There is a scene where Rapunzel does have like, or in the song When Will My Life Begin, she bakes a pie. So these are kind of to celebrate Rapunzel, but I know a lot of people get ears to celebrate Snow White because she's kind of more the iconic pie princess, but Tiana also bakes pie. So our princesses love pies, so I had to have some pie ears. And these are great to wear on Pie Day. And then last but not least are some Frozen 2 ears. These are also macarons celebrating Princess Anna and Queen Elsa, or Queen Anna, if you will, and it has a little leaf here. I love the leaves in Frozen 2. Just such a touching film. And so I just thought these were so fun to kind of celebrate both sisters together through a pair of macaron ears, because why wouldn't you? But yeah, so that is my 30 ears for 30 years. I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know if you have a favorite pair of ears yourself, or if you liked one of the pairs of ears I shared today in particular. I would love to hear from you. And with that, I wish you a magical day as always, and I look forward to seeing you again real soon.